Kublai pi baro, pi apet yakari khasi channel, iwan rasa pi yakatuk kubor Khubor Ka Taiew. Ini parliamentas kimat ki bakongsan. Kindu ukan rat ya u Amit Shah ban pinklan pahara khapun. Sngo lengo u rakam bakersan ka BJP ya ka Kongres hatura. Klano u menteri rangba berim ka jela u salseng marak snolem ukan rat. Wa ka HSPDP ban penrong no ya ka kedian khasi garo kum ka official language. Rakhe Silver Jubilee ka Sinat Higher Secondary School. Bat kiwe de Khubor. Ini parliamentas ki Khubor bania. Ka sarkar jela kelapan shushu iya ki bor pahara ban penklan ya ka jing pahara ha ki jaga khapun namar ka jing senjor ka sensar khadar berkesuk kesan hari Bangladesh. Nalo ka jing persang jong ki brio banwan prong tu sapori India.
Ula ong ba ula kerpa ya ke sarkar India ling ba menteri kampo ying ba la dadan kam ai shushu ya ki bor pahara pan klai ya ka jing pahara ha kaput ong menteri rang ba ka jela Konrad ke sangma hadin ka jing ya kendu ya menteri kampo ying kari Amit Shah New Delhi ban ya kren nalo ka jing long jing man hapo ki jaka kaput.
Today, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya and myself had a review meeting along with the Home Minister of India, Shri Amit Shah ji, to review the overall situation at the border area, keeping in mind the current situation that the country of Bangladesh is going through. In the review meeting, we have briefed the Honorable Home Minister that there was good work that is going on by the BSF and the Army, and very strict monitoring is being done currently by these two forces. And at the same time, the Meghalaya Police also is on high alert. We also informed him that we have put night curfew all along the international border to further strengthen the overall security scenario in the border zone. We reiterated to the Honorable Home Minister that we should not allow at this point in time any individuals to cross the border, as the matter is very, very sensitive, and in detail discussions were done on that matter, and the Home Minister has further stated in the meeting that the Government of India is not going to allow any individual to cross over, and all the measures are being taken to ensure that the border is securely guarded so that no movement takes place across the border. Apart from that, we have also urged the Government of India through the Honorable Home Minister that if necessary, more manpower can be provided along the border areas so that the security can be reinforced. And to that, the Honorable Home Minister said he will examine the scenario and the situation and take necessary actions if necessary.
Haringkalang bat kari barok away, kajala Meghalaya hakasing palay, kalarakhe ya kasing lailud banyopupra, jong kari India, hakaling kijaka jong kajala.
Hanang ba chlong menteri rang ba kejela Konrad ke sangma la kentiu ya kalama kari parla shimru ya ka rashtriya salute ha kajingya marching contingents ba kentup ya ki border security force CRPF district executive force East Khasi Hills 1st MLP Battalion Mizoram Police NCC Boys and Girls Meghalaya Bharat Scouts and Guides Indian Red Cross Society Holy Cross Higher Secondary School St. Joseph Higher Secondary School, Gorkha Pathshala Higher Secondary School, Hubert Memorial Higher Secondary School, Putmuri Presbyterian Higher Secondary School, Auxilium Higher Secondary School, St. Mary's Higher Secondary School, St. Anthony's Higher Secondary School, Assam Rifles Public School Horse Riding Contingent, Border Wing Home Guard Brass Band, BSF Brass Band, Auxilium Higher Secondary School Brass Band, St. Anthony's Higher Secondary School Brass Band. La samru ya khusnam saki pulit kum ka pulit medal for meritorious service Shah Dr. Sacheng R. Marak Assistant Inspector General of Police A. Bat Shri Anil Kumar Singh, Havaldar Bat Fire Service Medal for Meritorious Service Shah U Raju Ram Rabha, Handyman Fire Emergency Service Bat U Bhupesh C.H. Hajong Sub Inspector Nalor Ki Wei Kwei Part Ki Program.
Beautifully rendered by the brass band of the Border-Wing Home Guards, the BSF and the school brass bands of St. Anthony's Higher Secondary School and Auxilium Girls Higher Secondary School. At this juncture, we would like to place on record our gratitude to all the 22 contingents, the brass band platoon of the Border-Wing Home Guards, the BSF, the school brass bands of St. Anthony's and Auxilium School, the drill masters, and a special mention to the 3 buglers. Who have won the first, second, and the third place. We also Anthony's band and also the horse contingent. We request the commanders of the band.
Of India's 78th Independence Day. We commemorate this solemn occasion and honor our freedom heroes, Mahatma Gandhi ji, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. We pay homage to the patriots from Meghalaya's soil, Utturab Singh, Kyang Nangba, and Bathogan Sangma. We also honor the members of the defense, paramilitary, and police forces who have made great sacrifices to protect the rule of law. The overall law and order situation in the state has been peaceful throughout the year. We have made significant progress in the talks of the interstate boundary dispute between Assam and Meghalaya, and we will continue our dialogue to ensure that we are able to resolve the interstate border dispute with Assam. Recently, because of the ongoing situation in Bangladesh. Many of our students studying there and citizens who were there had to be evacuated. During that process, the MEA and Government of Meghalaya and other agencies had successfully evacuated the Meghalaya students and workers from Bangladesh. Friends, the state government has also taken steps to modernize the criminal justice system. We have applied the newly promulgated Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and the Bharatiya Saksha Abhinayam to the courts of Meghalaya. However, the autonomous district council courts will continue to function under the provision of the 6th schedule of the Constitution. I am grateful to have the opportunity of addressing you on Independence Day for the 7th time. Occasions like this offer us a chance to reflect on the achievements of the past and renew our resolve for the future.
Menteri badai pet yaki kam jengok kai pertega jela uba pol lingdo ula pente ba kam semladon kanu ka jengja ya senam ha ki kapur ha pedengka Meghalaya bat ke Bangladesh.
Ula angru ba ka sarkar jela kala simkhya ha ka bayade bat ka jingma ka bala banmi na ka daw jong ka jingwan rung be ain jong kinong song snong kari Bangladesh.
You must have realized that the state government has taken this matter very seriously, which is why in the last couple of days our Chief Minister and Home Minister have met both the Union Home Minister as well as the Chief Minister of Assam. I will be meeting the CM tomorrow and will get more insight into the details of their discussions, which I can then share with you. But we are happy that we have got the full support of the center on the matter, and that till date there has been no major skirmishes or acts of violence in the international border which we share with Bangladesh. Well, we're fortunate that we have a very powerful instrument called the 6th schedule. Our Department of Arts and Culture has just accommodated the installation of a bust of Reverend Nicholas Roy at Larity complex. Now, the very fact that the entire state of Meghalaya, all the scheduled areas of Meghalaya do not fall under the CAA, that itself is a protective mechanism. And whoever tries, even using force, to settle in any of the villages, our Dorbar Shnongs are present everywhere. And also, please recall that we have already gone ahead with the idea of reviving the village defense parties throughout the state. These will effectively combat any major challenges in the respective villages and also seek the support of the police wherever that is required.
Hakani ka tayo ka HSPDP kala kentu ya Menteri rangba ka jelau konrat ke sangma ban pentelun biang ya kajing ya kren penbetput bat ka Assam nakabenta ki Henry Utali ki jaga ki balangsa.
Presiden ke HSPDP ba KP Pangyong ulaong ba kum ka parti ka baju ya budien ya kane kaman nadu minsiwa ka angnot ban ya kren penbetput kan ya stat no. Ulai tu ba ka langpi sektor kedai kawai kamat ha ka ba ka bo district kala ada penbiang ya ki jingdon kam bat ka syong saha ka regional committee bahkan pentelun ya ka kam ban le jungo ya ki jaka ba ya kerja. Kan kum ngejing itu ubak pangyang menteri rang ba ulak kular ban penstet ya kene ka kam ban sekendu ya menteri rang ba ka assumption. Halang pi sektor kidon kumbasan proteli tam kisnong ha ka ba kidon ru kisnong basa kinepeli kibadon kumbasan hajar ai.
Akaba yuan dari sukha adu ki nukit kam juga parti ki MLA ki MBC galong ba ni yai budit ban pen yasha prang yung ka resumption ya ka settlement jong ka interstate boundary ngimla ban klet ki sha ba kecindon jungi ka party nadu ka MDA 1 government MDA 1 government idon iwe minister tu poru baga jinge wan jungi ban pre kalong halor in norim jong party tingim la kem sungu ba hakane ka MDA 1 ka government ka badang ka ladep apo ka jingi ramu ju shi minister pola sangma ba shim khia ai ka we ka issue jong party but lala ban exercise at least ki atli ki jinge sujungut ka sorga mengele rasa ya ki tu sektor menta ka singipat ni wan ban kerpat biang ya gani government ka bangi trelang ro ju por ba ngin simkhya shen no ban hekren ya gani ka second phase kabaran ndutli ki jaka barang ka jia te halor gani ngi sungu yu shimisa ringkat ban ki MLA jungi baru minister jungi ru balong pakau cabinet ba ya kene hi kumbashwa ke MP election ladap constitute ki regional committees but ngira shongru kumba kum shawes kasil ngira yo ban shong arsin but ngas ngutna ya ke west kasil regional committee kam tam ko district session ki dang dep shong dang ar tayo la kaliang chong DC jungi lo ready ya ki jaka bandon ke ji kandu berkasa aga public hearing te urishi masa jungi minta kasiru ong ya kene ka benta ka ba ni ka party na banra ba government ru la take off ya kene ka thong jaka kalong bane pelang hadu bangin yo ban poisha ka thong ikini kintu tuli ki jaka bilang sa yo ya ka permanent settlement kata ka de ki jiwan jungi ba mi sungu ya government ru ba nin yai simkhya ye ne kam kumbang lasta kata ga dei ka chingkular chomo minister the question ban onga sim por kam dei na marba ni shwa MP election kadam ka jing sane spor na ga MP election ga ya ki na lai tam tena kata ka daw hi ba menta ni sawan kum ka party ru ban pen kan mau ya ka ba kan resume immediately with immediate effect ya ka phase 2 but ni semua yu si mista ula da ong bahadin ka shwata session ka diga hadin ho kini autumn session ne kala don ru ka jing ya tip lang bat ka jing kenu nervous minister yang samba kini ya syakram ya ka kebiri bat kitu kisnong ki bakwa ban ha bakwa sam ho kidon pola pi namang kidon hadu menta san polai tli mo katkum ketu ka jing penbei jak sem arjar khatway iki list te ho imla ban len kidon kum kita tena kaliang jungi ngi ai kentu iki pai ba bakum bangile alam kham tam ikalang pi imai shopping mo ilong kum local mele la sam pau sam tam ngi ya long lang bat garo ka si ban ne te menta kapten mi arsur ho ngi sungsi ya kane mo regi kwa hi ban don lem rekat bat ni tang bangi ngai skema ki babun ba kisnong kin yeng bat ngi hen bukut no markidon menta lightly ki jaka ka bangi le public hearing ayo nong ma ang tina po umtili bat kaway ng le po mosikar te hang turu kibabun higi nong sisno kiya waranti managali ka meeting ka padang long po west kasi district ngim laban len ba po kalang sector ka problem ka bangi kren ha gane ka regional committee kan ka bakini ke le beram ka dei ba jindon jo ne peli hapadeng ani tu ipi le se kibabun kin lingoy gani bangi ka regional committee ngi ya shimlang kum ni ke ba kinu dung kijai ben riu mo la gi de ki khasi kidon khasi mo ni pali gi garon dai ba ngi kwa bi pindon bai ba ngi hang tu te ba ngim don hiru kata kijing tuwong MP phim dai ka si tingin be no MP ka ngim da mo ti mun shwa kali don ka tu kijing ya clash ba ki sing balang da brom rai wat ki sing balang ru ki sung tu ya ki rada ngim don da kata kijing perkhat ya kijing don utau kasi bombe kasi an kadang ora shu ya ka problem yang ibat wan ra ya ka kata ka ban ong ka speedy solution ya ka sektor pi dani gu gu ti don ilong intas barabor marang ya don lang hang tu sya lang hang tu wat kiru ki ong ta hi ba lada ka me gele ka ai ngi ya ka security mo ban song ban long nong sung snong ban yo ki right ki fundamental rights ong ina lu maswale ki babon ba ki pali ki dei hi na po part and parcel jong west asis pi ki blata ki bun bun pateng ke ngi ru ya ka tang ong em ngim don ke jimur ban ong ba mp be ka site balai mo ban don ki me gele ngim don ya ka ta ngi long white ngi long broad ko kompor khat mo ngi don ka hok ngi don ka legal ngi don ka constitutional right ke jong pi ru long ta mi ko hi bakan hap po ka bi ka si jang ta ka de ka phang ka ba ngi don pe ma du bas dang du manta ngi don sa rutli Hawes Kasil kadang sa ka Langpi sector. Hari boy kadang don ka Desmuria sector. Yang ta kadang don ru ka Mautamur. Pada Himanwa Mendai. Yang ta siapa Jainte Hills ka obat ka wingi don ka block 2. Yang ta ka block 1. Kita gede ki benta ki basa. Ka phase 2 kadai ban. Settle.
Menteri katanat social welfare uba pol lingdo hakas ngi baar ula pentep bakatanat kan sapha hapo shipos ngi yaga kerteng batmai banthung kum ka chairperson batmai jong ka Meghalaya State Commission for Protection of Child Rights.
MSC PCR hapo spos ngi in sapala ya kenega kam in sapa ya kerteng badra sha kajingalang ke kun menteri bahkan ai ya kajing moncor abaya kren bar kinong tho khubor
ngi ko bat pendep kloy gini kam aga jing shisha ngila dep ruban identify ya iwe I long keme tamba ila penpau ya kajing ban pediang ti kani kanum di ban simposlam paslam do suppose ngi nang ni la de ban pendep we should have completed it but the incumbent which we had recommended declined in the last minute. And there are two things here. One is that we make the recommendation, and two is that we take the recommendation to the cabinet for its final approval. So within the next 10 days or so, we should be able to come to a final decision and approval.
Total, how many names you have?
I think 5.
Menteri katanat puli puthi rakam e sangma ula pentep baon sa khot jingyalang bat ki bor penya jong ka North Eastern Hills University nehu halor ka jinghyar kirdan jong ka niga jaka puli niga skol ba bala pelaj ada ka National Institutional Ranking Framework Ministry of Education Government of India.
But I don't know the criteria what the criteria laid down on what component on what basis the comparison made on this. But of course, yeah, maybe there is always room for improvement for any institutions, for any individual, for anybody. Yes, maybe after the NEP coming in, so our hills state universities may have needs time to create the momentum. There may be some department which needs to be placed in. There may be some like a department which not be added more. So maybe here and maybe some criteria might be feeling short. But I don't think with all this ranking only we cannot sum up that education quality is coming down. But it is not true. Yes, but maybe some basic criteria, some infrastructure maybe have a different story. After all, I would say like the quality of our teachings, quality of our education in terms of quality. So I would say we are second to nobody. Of course, we have our qualified professors, we have qualified teachers, we have qualified teaching faculties all around university. But however, in the selection of the ranking and all, they may have some criteria laid down by them. So maybe that That's the story.
But it
I
is
would,
tolerant.
yeah, this may be true. I would advise, but however, I would advise all the ins, institutions just to look at back also. There may be some rooms to be improved. There may be some things to be upgraded. Maybe the courses, maybe some infrastructure. But just for the coming up like this, so that may not be like 100% correct that we are not doing well. But in terms of classes and the giving the classes education, that will be different story. But however, this criteria might be in terms of what you call infrastructure, some facility. I mean, here and there, right? So suppose, for example, some others university have some good road, good building, good buses, so many buses that may add some more point to them. But the class teaching is the core bottom line subject that makes the quality of the education. So I mean, yes, our institutes maybe some sort of some basic what you call that facilities maybe for reason also. So, no, from outside, we will call for review meeting for all this, and I'll be convening a meeting on review of the NEP and other issues with all the vice chancellor of the state university, as well private university, including Northeastern Hill University at the Valley Areas, just to take stock of the situation and to understand where we are lagging behind, if there is. But it is not sure because in the last you have seen the last 1 and 2 years we have not seen not much education as happened in the past. But of course it also matters because for the students we should create a very conducive, very wonderful environment to study. When we study, we should not have any distraction. We should be concentrated. Suppose these days, suppose I'm in a study table. If by my side, if there is a mobile, I cannot concentrate. If there is a television on my side, I cannot concentrate. For the studies, yes, definitely we must have a very conducive and a proper environment to study, and also maybe it's my personal note. We are tribal state. Look, we are tribals. We don't see the competitive minds among ourselves. Sometimes the competitive minds should be built up among ourselves. When we study in the mixed community, we see lots of competitive minds. So I think I would advise my young students, but my institutions as a students, our minds should have a competitive mind. Then only we can move on. If we only compete among ourselves, sometimes it doesn't work. So we should now. It's a science and technology time. We don't students. There is no any excuse. I don't have the books. I don't have this online. I don't. But we have on a finger click. We have everything available now, with the courses, with the textbooks, with the content, with any information and updated knowledge of current affairs. So I think student has less excuse this time, right? These days. So I think I would advise my young students we should have a competitive minds so that we can come up and we learn new things.
Unang yalam jong ka NPP, urakam e sangma, ulapin pao ya ka jing sngo lingo jong u, halor ka jing kren jong Vice President ka BJP, ubalaong baga BJP ka Krisyan yaw kertong jong ka Congress, usaleng sangma, haka election MP berang syudap Natura parliamentary seat.
We were not expected. We thought BJP is supporting. We thought the peoples of Garhas, people of Meghalaya, that BJP is supporting PP. But now the truth came out. Truth came out today. So our Honorable MDC from Tura, but Bernard has disclosed, has revealed, it's something we never expected and we never thought of. But this is something like, I think maybe this is the first in the history of our country that BJP worked Congress to win in Tura seat. So this is something. It's a very big news. So it is. Nobody was expected, but since now, because we also expecting, because there was about 60, 70, 80, suppose 60, 70, 80,000 vote of the BJP in Garhas. So suppose all these big numbers, all these voters went to Congress. So we have seen from the day one when the Congress started campaign, all the tough BJP leaders from Congress like Madam, who is my auntie, Madam Pardin, the former MLA from Salsala, who was the BJP candidate, right? So some former MLAs also are this. So there are many leaders from BJP straight away, and the former what you call the former leaders from BJP, Mr. Champion, right? I I saw some sense. I also smell some red while they start the campaign thing. How come all the top BJP leaders from Congress is campaigning for Congress? So now the truth came out today.
No, do you think the BJP is backstabbing the NPP
in the name of coalition?
They have scored us a penalty goal. So look, imagine. So today, the Honorable Embassy from Tura has disclosed detail that the Congress won Tura seat because of support from the BJP. It's something something is a big news for everybody, which nobody was thinking of this. But this in politics it happens. It happens. So
Menteri Rangba Barim ka jala ya ubala jukhot ru kum Mr. Clean ka jeli sain perthai ka jala Meghalaya sal seng si marak ulaklat no hakas ni tho diang hagarta ka ba prapulai sinam
Usal seng si marak ula persat mensiam kadu hapdeng kajing sumar hatura civil hospital. Ya usal seng lakha ha usnem khatkandai sao phowe. Usal seng uday unang yalam barat ba jongka Indian National Congress INC bat uday ba mikmat kumu MLA jongka resu belpara. Usal seng ula syak thung nengkong kum mentirang ba kajela house nem khat kendai pholai ha kajing sensyar ka sarkar sinrap bayalam da ke Kongres. Usal seng ula syak thung nengkong kum mentirang ba kajela ha usnem khat kendai pholai ha kajing sensyar ka sarkar sinrap bayalam da ke Kongres. Kum mentirang ba bahan riu ke jela uday mentirang ba menengkong ban yo bat ye lakam kajing sensyar ka bane barok san snempura. Usal seng uday way na pedang kinoyalam sain perthai ba ya buram ha hajla namar kajing kho jangu kum noyalam ha ka sensyar khadar bat ka kam sain perthai. Usal seng uday ru ubabat ya record ban yo syong syuki ba khendiat por ru kum mentirang ba kajela ka bane tang khat asngi house nam khat kendai popra ka ba pen khen ya ka record ba bat da uba bibi lingdo jong ka sarkar ki seng riulom bane tang lai posngi haswa ba kan sha pen khlem house nam khat kendai popra. House nam khat kendai popra usal seng ula sya jit kum mentirang ba kajela ha ka sipoterik ba khat kendai popra Henry ula yo ban syong ha kasuki tang khat asngi namar kajing ya pai ya prano jong ka kinhun sinrap ka ba prilinti ya kanong yalam ka United Parliamentary Forum ba bibi lingdo pan simti ya kasuki mentirang ba kajela. Usal seng si marak udairu uway na kiru sain pertei ubajuktan ha persya ya kajingadon jingadai ha pedang kiseng kai klau bat kiru sain pertei. Usal seng si marak ula bat tengru kubu presiden jangka Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC ha usnem al hajar lai. Mentirang ba kajela konrat ke sang mau la to ha X Twitter barim ban penpau ya kajing sngosi halo kajing klat no usal seng. Ula ong bau sngosi ktang ban yo khubor ya kajing klat no UCM barim sal seng si marak. Kasenyang jong sya karoi ke par ke Meghalaya kan de ke ban ya ken mau bet. Ula pa ya kajing sngelem sya ki ba yang hasem bat ki ba ej baton jong ai ba unyo ya kajing ja thait ke bam chukut.
Khubor ka KHADC hapo ka jingalam jongka kong Magdalene S. Maulong, Executive Member in Charge Forest, Baruba Balaji Rani, MDC ka Nongpo Constituency, bat kiwe. Kilahiyar syaka sinong umladoa, ban penbek yagi kenrum kenram ki balami, nakadaw jongka jinglet rat ka KHADC, na lailat beat, yagi jingtung jingtap jongki katu ka ni kinong syong sinong ka umladoa.
La ban kedau badang ha ketiyo balad no la mi ke kendrum kendram ha po ke snong lado ha ke ba kinong shong snong kila keno ba Khubor ke district council na lailat bit kila thombo da ke ba prat bat mai napang ye ki jingtung jingtap jang kinong rep ki ba dei kinong shong snong ke lado ki ba la rep la riang ha po ke jeka ba ha po ka jingpe jingmi jang ka district council
Khubor ka balami ha Khubor ba kani ke sngi ha ba kaliang ka jongpi pilaya lum pilaya lang berkum juru ban pensngau ban pensngap ye kejing ban nilai iling bakilat pathai Khubor hooj ngam shimla suk ban shu sngap jar kelam da wan yuk kejan kelam da wan banyak sengap lang kham tam nak benta ki nong shong shnong nak kalian ka jonggi ka department ni wan hang ni ru banyak suk dang don mo kalat kelenti binang yakran ngatrai piru bi kwa banyak suk dai nam dai tingiru nak kalian ka jonggi ru ni kwa banyak suk ke ka ba pila kran mene ki rang ma shakmat ki la pen sngap na ka benta ka jing julor ka jongpi nam ta ki jing thung ki jing kendiat nak kuat ban ong ipi kabur bat ke ikhtiar le jong ke district council kalong banyada yo uput yo sam jong imo ki staff ki don chili feel plantation ki prepare teng ni teng pung kita ki nong yalam ru pung ki em in charge teng la syak tamput ki pat ba ki bikin kin no bak ade ka department ka department kala ai pat sheki wai kham jing nang jing tip henry pat hakani ka sngi ya ka ba phi don lang ni ka por haringkat lang kita kisaki kisatar ke bangila don hang ni ke poru na kaliang ke jong akum ke em nganum shong than ngan ra ya ka khubor sha chief executive member UCEM jongi ka ya sing sim halor kani ka benta ka ba pila pen snow yang haringkat lang ke jing don jong local MDC bat na ka department hi bro way na ka benta ka compensation na ka benta ka jing sio ka jong pi ngangit scam pirpin aila yang akum ke em ngan ra ikani kamat ha ka executive committee ka jongi ka ban salong shen na ka benta ka jing snow ka jong pi na ka jing ut ka jing nam ka jong pi but ngakular scam hiru haring ka jing MDC ngin tray lang hasenda ngim kwa ti nginatan para mangingin poy siya kanu ka jing snio ka basuk pan ka dokti ka bakasuk banya ko basuk banya snio ringim kwa pa kita ka ikai banja ka shong ka ta ngidam ka jing kit kli ka jing bakli yimsuk ila diru ban om baklam da wan yu asno dala ke jongki sko abini ke jongki kamat ru bana kaliang ke jonga pun ka em forest nganra ikani kamat ka bakung kilong kemi ke lapin snow ni ke pot kili orang ba ke lakren na ke benta kita ke jing julor ke jongpi nganget scam ba pin aila ingi shipor apor ka ni por bingila pat ban bu ikani agenda hakamat ka isi ke ban selong pat na kaliang ke jonga pun ke in charge forest di tangkat ta kiliat nganget scam bangi baro ni kwa ke jing ha kajing sutu jing mut mo ngangit scam ba piru pidan hang niru nam ta kajing kit kli kajing ba kli ku bless you jong ka department pat mangaru kum ke em akan ke sengi hajing don ringkat lang jong i local MDC i ba balajit i lingdo raj secretary raj CFO but in charge jong ka riboy ba machuel o iba ka compare karsati hani ka sengi ngilawan banyu kjat apa snong lado kumba klayo I ka khubor ka balami ling ba kilat pathai khubor but nakaliang ke jong ka snong but nakaliang ke jong ka department nilayo banya shong banya penben but nakaliang ke jong iru kumba pitem kabor bat ke ikhtiar jong ka district council kalong banya da ya uput yu usam kham tam lilai ngidon ya ka plantation ke jongi hang ni hapo lailan te ngakerpat ru na ka benta kinong shong shnong nang ne shakmat tada kidon kanunu ke jing thmu ha ka baki kwa ban riang dan ke jing thmu ka babaha ke jong kiru ngakerpat iki bikin wan ha kalenti ke badai kalenti ke ba ni dei bengin yakren lingba kita kinu lingba kita kijing kerpat ke jong kiru bikidan kami kanunu ke jaka namar ngis ngothu shay namar ba kum kini ki situation mo ke ika kamram ga jongi ga dong banyadai ka property hi jong ka district council you put you sam teng ka khubor ba mi shabar kan lok da kungwe mo kindon gi ba kenno ban kentho kin ong ba ngilali lam ki jaka ki putah dei ngi kwa ban ong phi ba ka kamram ga jongi ka long banyada na ka benta ki jaka ki putai ka jing don ka jing em jong ka council hiru bat na ka jing shim khia jong I local MDC ngila lek mi ngila kendu hiru inong shong shnong hadu I secretary shnong ngila ya don rang du bi rang ba shnong bat ban pen shisha na ka benta ka jaka ka ba laja pat ka tu ka sngi nam tau put usam bat ngangit scam hiru ba kum ka council ngidon hang di banya trelang ban wara ka jing bha kham tam aka bayadai ba ka jing penbet put usam kaba kalong shisha kwe na kamat ba ka issue kaba ni kisngi ni jia kren bengi jia thir na kapor bat na kaliang ka jonga kum ka em ru ngala shem ya ka jingkit khle bangan ya kren hiru ya UCEM haringkat bat ka isi ka badon hangte ke ek pra kilat kilinti ke bangin shim nang ye shakhamat ha ka bayade ba ka tu incident ka jingja ka baja hang ne plantation ke jong ku beshibuan kaliang ke jonga kumbai lakran mene ngala betha bat ngala ong hiru haringkat lang kiri orang ba badon hang ne mene ha ka meeting ngala ong ye ki ba ngan ra e ka ni kaman syaka isi ha ka jingdon ringkat lang jong ki CM bat ki para EM bangin ngit scam ru kan de ka we ni ki agenda ka bangin saya kren pat ha ka tu por kumnu bangin shim ya ta kasin jan syakmat ban ngit scam ha tu hadin ka tu kat ni por ngasala pat ban ai ka jubat minta ka conversation ka jong
Menteri katanat jengok kai uba apol lingdo hakas ni balang jong katayo ula pentep baka sarkar jela kan saya terelang barka sarkar Japan nakabanta ban pelong ya ka cherry blossom arhajar apsam
Habakan sekilat patai Khubor baling do loong ba kane kade ke jingai jingmut ka ba la ai da u ambassador Japan sha India ha ka por bo lawan jengo ya kanong ba shlong house name arajar pholai
Launched the official calendar of Cherry Blossom 2024, highlighting the various activities and events that will take place during this year's festival. The highlight this year is that we are also collaborating with the government of Japan, and there will be separate space allocated for the government of Japan to showcase their various activities in the various sectors where the country has been successful. Apart from Cherry Blossom, the department is finalizing a list of events and festivals. We will take some time because these events will be, some will be at the district level, some will be at the state level, and some will be at the village level, meaning respective villages where such proposals have been made. So we will be finalizing this calendar and then I will come back to you with the details once that is done. See, criticism is always there in whether the government performs or does not perform, but the fact of the matter is you will realize from the sheer scale of today's conclave, the hundreds who turned up at today's conclave is a testimony that tourism is their bread and butter, is their source of livelihood, and Meghalaya, being the music capital of India, can only offer the best to the rest of the world through these festivals. And it is not one way, it is not just us inviting people over to Meghalaya. Our artists, our musicians are also traveling the world showcasing what Meghalaya has.
And how much the government is planning to support?
We yet to finalize the allocation, but we will be investing in a manner that would also see joint support from the group which will be headlining the various events, and also there will be corporate sponsors.
What made the government bring Japan? As you mentioned, they will showcase some of the tree or whatever.
No, this was a suggestion made by the ambassador of Japan to India when he had visited us last year. He was impressed by the similarity of the cherry blossoms that are grown here with those of Japan, and he'd like, therefore, Japan to be a part of this experience. It amounts to a kind of an exchange between Meghalaya and Japan.
Menteri Katanat Social Welfare uba pol lingdo ula pentep baga jingpen kan ria ya palat ars pangut kinong syong dukan di madan kala sedang kenang ban pelong ya ka kendailan ka jakaya kijat upat ba bat ka jakaya put yatem di music hub kenang ban kring ya kinong wan Shanghai Shashilong kabala jutip kum ka music capital of India.
Haba pentip ya keneu loong ba kakam ban penkendria ya kidukan madan kala astang bat de ban la ban pendep ya ka kham kloi kat bang idang ya lum ya kijingtip ya kimar kimata ba kine kidukan kidi namar umla ban sya ya lai lan ya saungut kibreu kibadi ya kaju kamar bakin don hashi jaka
Ngila ya keren ya kini bahkan number ni freeze ni penkut tek kat tungut kumang pi roughly aspa ngut kebomot bangi ai ya ke accommodation ru tang bat kita ki bangla da banyakan ling ba ke union jong kini ki vendors kumbang la kena du kapas dang mencem snem kani ke whole stretch nadu ba pirung sya kendai lat ter kebut syapo ngamkan ni ke GS road ngakran ni ke kendai lat ba pirung syapo ke bapoi ke wei galat sya jail road ke wei galat sya umso sun kani ke area kala khap ngak ba ki nongnya kijat ru kila bu iki ha jik ye kin kiara ka kali ne kin kiara ya kini ki hawkers ne tibat ka berlai ban gan chu kalong bangi ko apan pen internet chu itu ke jaka da ka ba i penlong ya ka ke jaka na benda ki bas ka ki nong roi ki ban entertain ya ki nang ya nong wan bat ru ban pen internet bat ban ra yang ya ka tu image jong ka shalong kum ka music capital jong kari India
Ka HS PDP kala kendu ya menteri rang ba ukon rat ke sangma ban kentu ban penrung no ya ka ketian khasi bat garu kum ki official language ka jela
Kabampat itu ya kaktian kasi bat garo kala penduk kam ya kisamla haka post office hakikam basu thong bet ne direct recruitment bat layo a kiwe kijai penriu bamde na kene kejela namar ba kibishar tang ya kimakshit jongka hindi bat English. General Secretary ke HSPDP ba panbor intertiang ulaong ba hakikam basu thong ne direct recruitment namar ba kamakhalaya kampat itu ya kaktian kasi bat garo kasnat ying dak ke bishar ya kimak jong ki kasi ya ke subject English kat ba kiwe ki bishar ke hindi bat kane kala penlong kebu ya kiwe ban yo ka namar ba ki he mak ha ke hindi
banikong kabaide bagini ka amendment yagini ka associate official language jong ki kasi mo ek daw bingon hangni ka daw galong ba adi mile smo ki jingna jong ki candidate ki ba apply kam tam national government hagu chu ko ju jo nam ju ki nok shro ju kam tam ki rural areas ya ga bun ni ki gram dak sebak pi ong knong samdak babun na prinjuki ko mi sham ta galong kim don kim de ki khasi na ta daw ko ra using a abedi ba ka tin catholic communication namar ta daw ji sokhya ro galong pi yo ka kam ga jam namar kani ga jing kani ka associate official language kawan ra to jing ye ki khna samla jing banyo kam postal office namar ba kam pa dik official language no namar ta daw giwan ra ye ni ka ni ai ni li ai ni ka si ma da si ha ka bedi ba jing ka pa yo si am ban amen no ni ka associate official language to ban pikalano official language pi ni ya ni re ni lawan ni kundu ni senior postmaster ban tip ya ka jingsha balik ni kalong kumni ba kasi ji kena sama jing kimi kam ka ek bangi yo jing tip polong ba namar ba kam dei ka official language ka babun kini ka recruitment kiyo di kiwe pat ki bamdei kasi ngala banong kata namar ba ki namar ka direct recruitment ki pe kan ki mark sheet ba ka marks ya ba ki pe ni ka scoring ya ki way ki pe ni subject ka belong ka official language kan nam ta jungi pade ki pe na ka way subject ka belong ka English subject kam na khasi language namar nak ta ka daw ka perlong ki bun ki khna jing ki yo ekam nor ki duna ban scoring ka marks ka English language de namar ta ka daw ni war ban kar pa yu siam ban amen no ekni ka official language on you karkum ka notification mo ko government kala hanika Meghalaya State Language Act 2005 but haju ko por Meghalaya Language Act 2008 kam simla dom ko jing pikla ngani tamulu mala ni ka sa ka ju hi be de ka language mo ti wat la kanika office jong ni ka kanika government of India Ministry of Communication Department of Posts Jesus section mo kala pen mi yaki office memorandum how arjar ahuai kumjuru ka office memorandum mo arjar hulai kumjuru kani barang mission ngam ko pi ni ke ka kaju ka arjar afsa then re kani office memorandum apa ngi study yaki kam dan jing pair kadi keju kam dan jing pair te de nomor ta down bangi sawan so se mo ban penkelan kata kenapa habaki recruit kemudian pay on khasi language te hendrai usai mla pani gidong jing aneng tai lada ni penkelan official language ka khasi ese kala abang ka kurum karang ka de ka administrative convenience hendrai ngi la pen shang yong la thok ni ka presentation ani ru pa sa akabede pagani ka nom dan kita ai nomor ka usage kalong aspect section 4 and per section 4 on Meghalaya Language State Language Act 2005 berkajuru Meghalaya State Language Act Rules 2008 ki section 3 itu separang 2 1 2 3 4 5 usage will be the same kaba thep kata hakabede ba ka administrative convenience ki office ka artinya sa IP copy ka habade ki usage ka belum ka usage hani bagi ni ka notification ka long ba ya gani ka language ka long ba the use of associate official language will not be imposed in matter kan ni ab shamon ya subdivisional but block level kata ada usage mi kan ni gumju district subdivisional block level but haki district office ti hele usi yang pani kan ora jing namar bal sikila ki la ban thor khasi ki la ban thor garu ki la ban thor ktien tri ong em sa da long ta tom long ke pa pi long phin le ka no nu lang ti la khang ba ngin i thu no ktien khasi kum ka language kum ka official language khang ba ki samla jungi heba ki apply kam regional office kin long kin qualified ke kin yo kam yo jam tham tam ha ba di ki grade B grade C na no ka post ba ki diban apply mar ko mo long mentahi ka khasi da kari associate kum ka english ki official language te kata di gi ba khasi jing ki yo kam regional office apply pala shai kata
Menteri nang ba ka Jalau Konrad ke sangma ulapli ya ka babies critical care unit Ganesh Das Government Maternal and Child Health Hospital Shillong haringkar ka jingdon lang jong ka menteri ka tanat ka koit ka khia ka kong ampriling do haringkar ki wepat ki he officer jong ka tanat ka koit ka khia
Habakran ha ka jing lang lo ong ba ka don kalat ban kintiu ya ka koit ka khia ha ka jila Henry don kampat ka jing troi lang ban kintiu ya ka
New changes which we have been seeing here, and of course we have got new equipment.
We don't, of course, we do agree that the challenges are very huge, and therefore it's not that we can change everything in one go. But as we move along, like many of the doctors were mentioning, and like we saw in the video today, that 2017, how the situation was, and today as you move along, you've seen Ganesh Das Hospital now completely transformed, and I'm sure many more things to be done. So similarly, every long journey starts with few steps, and therefore I just want to assure you that we will be there along this journey to ensure that we are able to increase and improve the overall health services and the quality of the health services in our state. To conclude, I don't have to say this to you, but normally I say this to all the people whenever I meet our team, whether it's from the health department or the farmers, agriculture department or any department. I always encourage our staff and our team to be always driven by some sense of purpose to help the people of the state and not just look at your job as a duty. And the beauty in enjoying one's work is like none other. And the satisfaction in seeing, just today I of course entered the room where the children and the babies were kept, and of course I have not experienced very emotional moments, but just entering that particular room
to see those babies and their lives being saved, and the difference that this particular unit and all of you are having in saving the lives of these children, I think must be one of the most satisfying moments for you every time you're able to save that one life. And I think that is what should drive you and drive each one of us in every effort that we try to do and every work that we try to do. And that's, I think, the key to enjoying what you do and to making it meaningful for you and to be able to really lead a life with some kind of a strong purpose in front of you. And that is very important in whatever walk of life that you are in. And I urge all our staff and our team to always be guided by that sense of satisfaction and that purpose in your life.
Unang ay kitian ka jela uba pol lingdo, ulaong balada di banra ya ka jela Meghalaya, knang bakan kam kiyo kam shalor, dewan penyuksa na kiwepat kiri ki balakam kiyo kum kari Europe, bakumnu ki ay ya ka jing shakri bapaka ya ki ba.
Uba Paul ai jibab ya kene habakali halau ke cingkren jong nongelam ke Seng Voice Out of People Party WPP uba Aden M Basayamoj uba la penpau dangshen ba udon ke jingang not ban penlong ya ke revolution ban long kumbaya ki pai ba hakari Bangladesh ha ke ba ki pai ba kilayami ban ya shimbenta hadu ban sya penhab ya ke sarkar
ki long lai luit ban kren ya ke ba ki smobit ban kren tenrei hangahi ngashim bat mengit ke sarkar jong hi ke shim ba larang idei ban ra ai ka Meghalaya kham shalor ngire ban pek nuksa ya kiri ki bala kham kiu ban yangi ila ban ngire ban pek nuksa chaka Europe kumno ki ai ke jin sumar ji nong shop nong jong ki education jong ki ngire ban pek chaki gen larang i pek chaka Bangladesh kum ka nonguna na ka penta jong ni te kalong kumbangi ai burab mat yiki bapen prayo mat dur jung tirot sing hiru iken namar ba ngi ko ban buat ikan uksa jung ki the northeast menta bat ka northeast alfu sans na menchwa ala air shibun pina pet tang ya ka insurgency ka lawan ra ke jeng jenjar ya ki bubun ki states jung menta the northeast kala laj ni Menta barok ngia wat ya ke inti jong ke jing sup apa kidan ki jing kidan ru ki solution ni jing ni ban berobor ba ke jengkhang dungi ke ple ni kendo ye ki kenhun ye ki individual ni kren bat ki te bat ni nge hiru ya kan ni wei ba ki tu ki bashim ba ke interest jong ke Meghalaya ke ru ke interest jongki ki ban ken mau ya kan ni ba kamdan galong yeng long sem ka berjanai no dong sedong tenrei lada ke yeng jong pi ki don ki knai te pi be ki knai gen kim thang ni ke ye
U Professor Subono Isaac Bari u balapau nam kum u Professor Badang Ritam hakaperthai na New York University USA Ulawan Banjungwa Yaka University of Science and Technology Meghalaya USTM Parula Ajing Kren Shaki Hajarot ki Samla Puli Halor Kapang The Impact of Early STEM Education
Lain na kajingbuan ki samla pule jang ka USTM palat sans pangot ki kena bat kinong simbenta na ki school pat ki jaka pule beper ki lawan sya kane ka jingja ka ba donnam bat ki lai kendu bat u Einstein jong ga jup jongi ka ba la pelong ya ka kum ka jingja ka ba sisien ha ka jingim
Please continue the clapping till he's seated. Come back. Louder, guys. Let's show them the power of USCI. Come on.
Now today I want to keep this lecture short, as always, because you may have seen the itinerary. This is supposed to be a 1 hour or so long lecture, but what I really want to do is keep it short, because teachers are the ones that keep your viewers' attention for the duration of the week. And of course, I can't do that if it's 1 hour. After you're going to take out your phone for 5 minutes and scroll on some random social media. So, why am I here today? Why did I specifically choose to talk about the impact of early STEM education? Well, it should be quite apparent that I was getting some early STEM education myself. And I think that early STEM education, I've said it 3 times by now, but the impact of educating your kids at a young age about STEM might be one of the biggest things that has ever been seen. But people don't really use it that much, use that opportunity. The thing is, everybody gets exposed to STEM technically at a young age. At 3 or 4 years old, you start counting, you start adding, you start subtracting, but you have so much potential to help your kids understand before then. Now, of course, I'm not talking about making your kids do calculus. Okay, so essentially, this is a very good question. So, the speed of light being constant in all reference frames, of course, comes from the four Maxwell equations. And why is it significant? That's an absolutely wonderful question. So, normally, you already know, since you're your postgrad, that if we just have a regular Euclidean point in space, so what is the only thing that is invariant in R3, no matter what reference frame you're in? The only thing that's invariant is distance. Velocity can change. Acceleration can change. The distance can change. But the only thing that doesn't change is distance. No matter if you rotate the reference frame or you translate the reference frame. So, distance is invariant in R3. But the thing is, this changes when we introduce the fact that the speed of light has a constant.
Ka Sinot Higher Secondary School, Kalaraki ya ka Silver Jubilee jong ka Higher Secondary Section, hakarukam ka ba ipo ipieng bat ka ba itanan.
Haning ke program lawan bandon lang umas ngobhalang dahar ubadai usimbut menteri rang ba kejela kum u kongsan u Reverend ER Karkrang ubadai u senior executive secretary ke KJP Sinot Sapngi kum usimbut kongsan i principal kinau hikai ki kena pule bat ki basha khot ngobha umas ngobhalang dahar hapakren ha kene kesngi ulaong ba kajing tlot jong ki kena mentah kalong ba ki babon ya kajing mut bakimla banle ya kakam ke badai bat ki bu tam ka wei kalenti klam da bu ya kalat ki babon ning ba ki jing start ka jongki
Golden Jubilee celebration when the sponsoring body KJP Sydney I convey my
ki target mending sudu mesti menpai de tang gawe jimut kan mau pidai ki fighter pidai ki future leader juga state ke jongi you are not the loser bun sin pin lap mana kali ngadon sekretariat don katuk ani ki kena school ki bawan naga sing naga Shillong College student ki aya ga siku kuli saban rung tengah mari ngai ide Shillong College tengah kotloi na ngai sai ginong mai visita tuan liu nyut ong kai bidang kam ong sat so bahasa Arab kami imat kami ke jile school mentah si kampo su sai ero imat na dep kam dep jam ro imat dep pulai putih ro kam ro jam dah kamu balai dikan bukta Lengadu berpas kelas selalu dikti chief minister. Why you are losing your hope? Kamu tidak bunuh. Focus on your dream. Don't focus on other dreams. You will be the steering of your own life. Don't let somebody to steal it from your seat.
attack badai sar kata. Only thing once yang abi bo lepas dengan negative question, how will reply to you? Pediban oleh tahu sar yang lam gaj ini kumnung inlet ada pula. That is the happiest question I would like to hear from you. Besok banga aku menit, nga Aisyah Aidut, nga Seneng Pek, pendep saya pula jauh pi. Mentaka private sektor kekam kejam kepada kepau kerja cisnem. Bagi tulok kebahagiaan Aisyah yang jauh government job. Bah kumtasa. Pi sometime beli kirik kejimut kejim berkat untuk don educated ni. Kisau tu bagaimana pastor meniki apa tang yang kata LPSC, yang kata DLC, yang kata competitive example. Dia kata apa yang fokus beli student jong ini nang kedong khamtam le tiba dia kata competitive example.
Menteri kata na tourism ka sarkar jala uba polling do. Ula pinte baga kam jungok kai perthai hajala. Klalong biang kumbaga julong. Balak milenti baka nang kiu shushu hakin kisngi. Nabagin sa don shibun kita masage ban sepelong. Hagajala.
A setback because of what some miscreants have committed, but I'm happy to announce and also bring to your notice that things are back to normal, and with major events taking place in Shillong in the days ahead, starting from the various CEMs of the various councils, ADC's meeting last week here in Shillong, we expect things to not only return to normal, but that the footfalls would increase gradually, and various shows are lined up. Cherry Blossom is a major attraction, and Brian Adams is performing in Shillong. Alan Walker will be here in September. All of these events are sure to pull the inflow of tourists into our state.
Umababal hak Chancellor Jong School ba USTM Riboy ulapan pao ya ka jing snosi ka bajur halor ka jing keno pamsyong niya jong umentri rang ba ka jala Assam uhimanta Biswa Sarma ubalaong ba ka te ka school ba ka di ka daw jong ka jing slay jong ka sor Guwahati da ka pa pendan kamru ya ka kentien ka bakta ya ka jing sngo niam ha ka baulaong ba ka te ka school ba ka di ka flood jihad.
Ya kadek bentau uhak olah penpau hak jingkren berkilal putai Khubor ke jela hak kate ke skol ba kibala lej banjuri batwat jingtip ke batikna la kate ke jingkno jong mentirang ba ke jela Assam ke deine em ke basisha bat ki ki benta ba ula ban pensyai syaki paj ba ke jela bat ke thain setela mengihi borok kowe.
You see, regarding the flood, artificial flood in Guwahati, we all have seen that it is happening there. In last few days, it was heavy rain. We are located nearly 6 kilometers away from the Guwahati city, and you know that we have altogether 100 acres of land here. We have been working from last 2011 for USTM and from 2009 onwards for the engineering college. And suddenly this blame came out that we are responsible for that. We have nearby other institutions, lots of other development is going on nearby, lots of art cutting is there. But anybody who enters in this campus, they appreciate seeing our this green coverage. We are developing some areas where art cutting has been made, where we have to, because it's a hillock, so we have to develop land, we did it. But immediately we did afforestation here, and we have developed the entire land, and we are a designated green campus. Green campus is not only that there will be sufficient plantation. Green campus means in the even in building also we have to have a lots of mechanisms, lots of technologies are there we are using. Similarly, the entire drainage of water, we have a very systematic, you have gone practically, you have seen that how we are maintaining the drain. Similarly, used water that must be drained out in the form of clean water. So we are doing all doing cleansing works and using the wastewater recycling plant in the hostel, and also we're trying to make it reusable, but here it is not required, so we are just putting it down to the drain. Similarly, we have where the laboratories are there, we are using effluent treatment plant and we are making the water clean and draining. For the rainwater, you have seen that the elevation of the entire plot of the land, the front side is downward and the back side is a plain, and where we have 4 or 5 water harvesting natural pond where we are accumulating the waters. From the construction areas, we have a dedicated line of water flow, and it is directly going to a separate reservoir where you have seen. And in certain cases, when water is overflown, then some water is going out. Otherwise, we are accumulating the water. And the drain we have made in the campus, we have lots of scientific work we have made, and after that how much of water will be flown out accordingly, our size of the drain has been made. But if you go to the Killing Road, which is a PWD road, there is no proper drainage. So lots of water is coming out from the backside of my land, the other areas of the land adjacent where earth cutting has been made. But even I don't think the blame has been given particularly for the USTM, it is correct. Certainly the road is in the downfall area, it is in the downside, so naturally some water will go out. But there is a proper flow of water through the proper drain, which is not happening. You have all seen. So certainly I cannot accept this kind of blame that university is creating pollution, university is giving, and they are telling that color change hai, different kind of colors. So many things are telling. But we as a university and a reputed organization, we are working nicely. We, if necessary, will collaborate, we will listen them. They can talk about the all certain kind of problems, and already we have made a committee and asked them to do the research that how much of water is coming out from our campus, and if it is necessary, then in the future we will take more remedial measure so that there should not be disturbance. Because we have more than 6,000 plus students in this campus studying. Out of that, nearly 1,000 students are coming alone from Guwahati city. So we have our own people staying in Guwahati. Our nearly 80% faculty are staying in Guwahati city only. So this is also our problem. So why being an organization, and we need the blessings and support from all corners.
Ka jingyaseng kintay kapalang Presbyterian nong po, ha ka katwetarik unay lar, kilayo ban pelong ya ka jingyaseng bakirpang, nakabantaban raki ya ka Women's Sunday. Hadian bakaladap ban pelong ya ka Women's Week, ling baki program baper bala pelong baro tayo.
Kapang pedang jong kene ka Women's Week bat Women's Sunday ka long to nang yai da kabor. Ha ka jing seng ka bakerpang ka bala pelong ha ka sengiu try la yo ya ka jing seng bakerpang nadu ka jing seng banengkong ha ka porch post teng step batru ka jing seng paj ba ha ka por shibeje steng kinoya shimbenta ban sam ya ka Khubor try ha lor ka te ka pang pedang ki long ka kong temorin limpoint ha ka jing seng ba shi post teng step ha ka no phai sngi pat la yo nong kren da ka kong thabita wrestling do.
kin small thu ek ek bakile kumpa ki satla yanga kumpa ki le persya yanga ngan pha de ki nong shun jong ki hi panale persya ki u ha ko kon ki tu ki nong shun ki kham smiu ban yangi palai me pha ki tu nong shun le wang ban hi kai ki kon jonga ban so thu kumpa ki le yanga kum tar kin man ka jing le bamman jong ki nong shun jong ki hi ne bamman persya ki tingi hamiru na ha ki kon is
Israel kilasha nyam ben na sha from ha ki brir jong sim jaben om kim smodon men sim shu kom ta kilas dang ban phai din show play ban ha batla phai din show play ban kala ka bamot sa shi sin gawan ka revival ha ni ko por baki khot Israel ki wat ki ot yaw play ki kan pat ki Deborah bakanya sat na kabantang jongki bala om play ula pen i ki ipa na Deborah bakin sayo ya ka jinjong bat ka Deborah kalay thu ikata ha barak unong elam jong ki sipa ipom ulong ba barak bihap panlet blay undan ringkat bat ni hindai long barak lagi kunu ulong lada pha phalet ngam ngan let lang lada pha pha kunoi banyalam nanti ngam ngan let ni hang ni kumno baka Deborah ka simkat ya kata ka benta baka nyalam maka ya urang ba mong elam jong ki pa ya pom hang ni i ka mensim jung barak usyak tim nama melak ti banyali persya ikini kinong syun tanah kita kisipai ki jom sesera la smusyak kei lupa la itam ke jingye sudah hindai la ong bagas ka Deborah ka ong ublei la kula bat nama kata ublei la ga nganet bat ni ka ong ublei la ai ke jingkula ngan let bat ni ka kloi ban let tang ba menum yo ikini ke buram hindai kiti jom sesera on sepenyat hari kiti jom akan thei bani ikum tu ke ka baca ublei ula pha yaw snap ubajur bala pensilai kita ki kali ya pom jom usim jaben ba usesera ula phet yap manta ndai na poi hak ta yeng jan na ba kata kan thei kala le ban khat ban yarap u ban buwi u ndai kat bau dam khia da anga shim ne kita ki snar yeng jan bat kala dung haki moi jo u bat la yap hanta shen kum bala ya ku lupa ba on sa ha ki ti jong kan thei kum ta bu kala ja kum ta lo ong baka Deborah ba ubarak kilay kemen kilay risa na maka jingjok jong ki kinong syun baka Deborah kala wa ya bo yo blay ya gani ga jingwai ka e ka bangi kwa an ping ya pet ka ni ka por ya ka benta jong ka Deborah ka kin thei nong bisha kala long ka nong yalam ong tang ka nong yalam hindrai ka nong ai man sim ya ubarak banya le ma persya ya kinong syun ka jingli kalong yang nga ba ya phiki kun kan thai ndai tangki long kumi ndai ya baro ba ya ka balang hi baro ko ba hatu ngi long ka Deborah hatu ngi la banong pang ngi long ka nuksa na ka banta ka yeng ka sem jongi hatu ni la banong ba manga ba phiki kun jongi ki kurem gi jongi gi la da phi ya lang ba ni ngin bot ni long ne em ka jing ya rap ka jing kusya ni long kan ban ka jing ban khia ne nam ta jongi haduna ba ping ship ya kani ka sinjam kum ka Deborah bangin ong manga ru baka yeng jongan ni chapri yo tra kum ong Joshua ani ni la banong ka Deborah nong ya man sendran ni phi aktik jat ya khon ni lam ni phi na duk phi dang ka yeng ni jong ble hatu ki khon jongi ki la banong nang tre ki jing pen shai jong ka prthai namar ya nga la pen san pen rang ba de email jonga wa ta ka prthai ka ring pa ka pen shai ka hikai ni ki jing sopa ki khon jongi ki ong nietre ban ya kusum baka prthai namar ya nga la hikai de email bang le khon jong le ba em kat no na peng jongi ni la ban de kat ta kum ka kini jong Moses hene ka basosi kalong bangi em ha ka prthai ta ka po ka baki khon ki long ban ke jing hikai ni ki kini pa niemla bante la kam ni od ni yang ni kuslai hene ki ni ka Deborah ba ka ni Moses ki hikai ya nga ba ke phi baha ka por ka babiham ngen ai lut ki khon jong to hikai yau khna ha ka ni ki ba de ban ya on om kin ria ta dala tuman Moses ku kan kin ria ya ka ka jinget jong on ba udai khon jong le khon hebro ni hang ni ba barak udan kam ya kata ka guidance ni ka jing yarat lem ani ka jing pen shai lem ani ka jing asindran lem jong ka Deborah ladang kidan kam ya kata bani perkhat ya kata ka jing lam nanti ka thim ki jong ki kong tu nang ya ka bor ayu ka banga ba thingan ya ka bor bangin ya ka dai ka bor ki chom le am usara babal am da upaya pom le do mensim jong a am ka bor ka jong le ka sam jingwai sam ka pen ni ba ublai ulang mausian ulang ka bor ke jing em jong ha ba jong he ngin nong la ba em thap ka bor ublai kham tam ha ka ni ka bor ka ba ni em menta ka ai ka ta ka bangi dei ban le bangin ya dah kabor ke pada ken ke bangin ya ke ke bangin le bangin dan kam ne ke kabor ke jong le ke ke bangin le banne kalau ngin phai chaka kitab jok ne maya lenon ka ba al khat ka ba khat ra ta kani ka kitab hemaya ka ya thu yang ngabale phi ya kata ka bang dai ban le ban ya ta kabor ke jong le ni ke ma ha ba ni hemaya ma yo ni khubor ba la penjat ya kan nong ba Jerusalem ba khantam ye ki kinro jong ka kala dung ka men siem jong hadin bala rong mrang ye ki sha ri Persia ri Babylon la ong ba hamta kila im hamta kumangong men ki khut Israel ki de ki khun ki balang sensitive ba
Shua bangin pen kon no ngin ya phai biang shakimat ki bakong san sashisian kindu u konrad ya u amit sha ban pen klan pahara khapun sngo lengo u rakam bakershan ka BJP ya ka kongres hatura klano u menteri rang ba berim ka jela u sal seng marak sngo lem u konrad wa ka HS PDP ban penrong no ya ka ktian khasi garo kum ka official language Rakhe Silver Jubilee ka Sinod Higher Secondary School bat ki weki wede Khubor bataki tung ilapoy siya ka bakot jong ka ni ka thup Khubor in se siyam biang bat phi ha ka way pat ka tayo kublay shibun tiasok